Hello everyone. In this video, we will create auto-scaling on AWS. We use AWS General Immersion Day. The link about this workshop will available on description of this video. Okay, let's jump in. What is auto-scaling on AWS? AWS auto-scaling monitors our applications and automatically adjusts capacity to maintain steady predictable performance at the lowest possible cost. Okay, that's the preface for auto scaling, and we just click next. EC2 auto scaling lab overview. There are 6 steps that we will go through to this tutorial. We just go to lab prerequisites. The first thing is we need to download and launch a Cloudformation template to create a sum of resource. The resource is, I think it's about networking and services like EC2 instance with the server that we will create through this workshop. Okay, we just click download the file, and right now I have logged into my AWS account, and we need to change the region to US East North Virginia. And we can search right here, Cloudformation. We go to Cloudformation and we will create stack. The template is ready and we will upload the template file. We choose file that we download, this one. Hit open, still in progress. Okay, we hit next. We need to enter our stack name. I just name it AWS Lab Autoscaling. We use this AMI ID. I think it's Amazon Linux, and we choose just micro to this demo, and we need to enter our public IP. Can search for our IP. What is my IP address? Okay, we just copy this one to Cloudformation again. And we enter the public IP. This is to restrict our lab can only access by our own IP address. The PVC ID, we need to choose one. There is default PVC on this region in North Virginia, and we need to choose one of public subnet. Hit next. We don't create tag, mrole, no mrole. And we just click next again. There is a summary and we hit submit to provision our Cloudformation. You can see create in progress. We just wait. You can see the Cloudformation will create security group, web server instance as a basic image for our AMI or Amazon Machine Image. Okay, create complete. We can go to EC2 Service. We go to instances or from left menu, instances, and we can see our instance that create with Cloudformation. The status check is still initializing. We can check by open this IP address to see if this web server is available. Looks like not yet, still initializing. We hit refresh again. Like now we use in HTTP. Okay, it's up and running. This is the instance ID, the zone, and the private IP. Okay, after we successfully create the instance with Cloudformation, the next thing we need to do is we will create Amazon Machine Image or AMI for our auto scaling. We just check the instance and image and templates. We will create image. We name this AMI with AMI auto scaling. No reboot for the server. And we will create Amazon Machine Image. Currently creating. We can go to image and AMIs to see the progress of our AMI creation. You can see the status is still pending. We'll wait again until the status is available. Meanwhile, we need also create a security group for our auto-scaling. To create security group, we can go to network and security groups. We can see this is security group that Cloudformation created for us, and we need to create a new one. Create security group. We name this security group to auto-scaling group. Auto-scaling security group. We'll use the default PVC. This is the only PVC we have right now. Right now, we don't add inbound rules, but there is a rule for outbound for all traffic to get out from our security group or our auto-scaling later. For inbound rules, we will create later as workshop says for us. Okay, we just create security group. Oh, we need the description also. We just paste the title. Okay, security group is created. Now we go to section number 2, creating a launch template. So when we use this one, this is the architecture looks like. We have 4 subnet. This is the public subnet, and we have a load balancer all in one PPC, and there is internet gateway to connect us to outside world. This is the diagram. First thing is we need to create a launch template. We can go to instances and launch templates and we create launch template. We name this template Henry scaling template. We check this for guide us for this auto scaling group, and we choose the application or OS image from our AMI that we have created before. This is it, the AMI auto scaling, and the instance type we choose directly in this template. We choose T2 micro, and the key pair we use the default one that we have created before. If we don't, we can create a key pair. Network setting we don't include in this configuration, and the firewall we choose from security group that we have created before. So we need to select existing security group, and we check Henry dash autoscaling dash SG, and storage the default one from Amazon machine image is 8 GB. It's more than enough, and that's all that we need to set up to create a template. The most important one is the Amazon machine image or OS image that we will create as a base image for our auto scaling. And the last, we click create launch template. Successfully created a template. We can see in this launch template, this is our template. When we need to modify this template, we just check and we can click modify template to create a new version. Maybe we need to change some configuration in advanced detail. We need to enable this one, detail CloudWatch monitoring, and we just choose enable and create template version. So when we create template, we can modify the template and create some version of this template. So when we update the image or configuration, we just use this template but with different version. Okay, we have successfully created the launch template. We go to step number 3. We will do setup and auto scaling group. We can go to EC2 Service again, and we choose auto scaling, and Autoscaling groups menu. Like now, there is no Autoscaling group, so we will create one. We name this one with Henry Autoscaling group. The launch template, we choose the template that we have created before, and we use, because we have make change to our template, this is the best option. We choose to the latest one. So when we update the template, the autoscaling group will choose the latest version. Okay, we hit next. Network. For the network, we choose for subnet to our autoscaling group. We use this one PPC that available right now, and we choose zone 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D. Okay, there are 4 subnet or 4 public subnet that our autoscaling group will run, and we hit next again. In this step, we will create a load balancer. We choose attach to new load balancer. We choose application load balancer. We name this Henry Autoscaling load balancer. We choose this balancer as internet facing, and you can see there are 4 subnet, public subnet, that our load balancer will listen or will operating in these 4 subnets. And the next, listening and routing, we will create a security group. We will create a target group, and we name this target group as Henry Autoscaling target group. And PVC latest integration option will leave it as it is. The health check we need to reduce to about 3 minutes, and we just hit next again. And right now we will create about the minimal is 1 and the maximal is 5. So this is mean the maximal of instance that we'll create for this auto scaling group. We use target policy scaling. We use CPU, and it's about from this workshop is about 25 or 25% average of our CPU utilization. And the next one is we leave it as it is, no policy, and we will check enable instance scale in production to prevent our new instance to be deleted before it's served or it's become available or healthy. We just hit next again, and a notification we can add notification to our email or another service. Right now we don't add notification, and we just hit next again. For tag also we leave it blank, and next again. We can see the summary of our auto scaling group. We use this template, the latest version, on default PC with 4 subnet. Instant type requirement, there are no requirement for instant type, and we add also a load balancer, public load balancer, and we will create also target group to this auto scaling group. Okay, we will create auto scaling group. Okay, we have create auto scaling group along with load balancer and its target group. Next, for another section number 4 is configuring security group. We go to EC2 Service again, and we will create a new security group. network and security, and we choose security groups. Okay, we have created this one before when we create Amazon machine image, and this one is from Cloudformation, and we need to create security group once again for our load balancer. We name it security group, load balancer, security group. We just copy and paste for description. This is the PVC, and for inbound rule, we need accept connection for HTTP, and we use custom, and we need to enter our public IP again to make this lab is only available for us. Okay, for outbound rules, we just delete the all traffic security group, and we will create for our custom rules. We use HTTP, it is port 80, it is in port 80, and we will add our security group, that is from our security group Autoscaling. So this load balancer can only access to our security group, that is contain our security group called Henry Autoscaling group, that we will attach to our instance or our web server in this case. And we create security group. Okay, security group successfully created. The next, we go to our load balancer from load balancer. We need to change our load balancer security group. We just click the load balancer. We just click the load balancer and security. We edit the security group from Autoscaling security group to load balancer security group, and we hit save changes. We have create security group to allow load balancer to access our web server that is in security group called Autoscaling. The next thing we need to do is to change our security group for Autoscaling. We go back again to security group, and this one, our security group, Autoscaling security group. When we create the security group, there is no inbound rule, so we need to add inbound rule to the security group. We'll create HTTP connection, and this only available from our load balancer. So this means our VM or our web server can only access by our load balancer. This is to make our load balancer more secure. Okay, we save rules. We will check again that our launch template use this security group. Security group, this one, we can copy and paste on security group. You can see this one. This is our Autoscaling security group. This means it's correct that when we create or when we scaling our instance, it will attach to this security group. Okay. Right now we can test our load balancer from its public DNS. Okay, we can see this DNS name. Just copy and paste on browser. Okay, it's working. It serves in one instance or one server, the default one that we have create when we create Autoscaling group. We have set that minimal one instance and maximal 5 instance. Okay, and the last one is from this section is we will test the auto-scaling group. We just access the DNS name of our auto-scaling group and we click start CPU load generation. Okay, the CPU load will increase and we'll create about 3 or 4 instance more to make our web server is available. You can see current CPU load is 100%. You can check on our auto scaling group. This is still one. We just open new tab for our EC2 service. We check in instance. Okay, it's still one instance. This one you can see from auto scaling group again and instant management. You can see right now in service is one instant. This one we check again. Okay, right now it start to take action. Will the auto scaling group create 3 more instances to support our load on this load balancer. You can see okay, its desired capacity right now it's 4. Instant management. Okay, it's enter in service and it's healthy with 4 instant ready to serve our load. We just hit refresh. We will see change on instance ID, zone and IP. We just hit refresh. Okay, so it will choose one of 4 server or 4 instance that we have created automatically by auto scaling on AWS. Okay, I think that's our configuration is okay and the auto scaling is running as expected. Okay, and the last one we need to do is tear down our configuration or resources that we have created on this workshop. I will tear down these auto scaling resources off record. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash the like button and comments if there is something I miss or there is something that we can improve. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.